Die Story weiter, den Scheiß können wir später alles auch noch machen. Ah, da sind die anderen. Aber jetzt können wir das auch noch aufladen.
Who goes there? Show yourselves!
Ah, wir stehen vor euch.
Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
Fuchsuan war
Yes,
hier?
the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
Die haben ja ein komplettes Lager aufgeschlagen. Alle sind echt viele Leute. Sieht das Wolken so, das sieht aus, als hätte er einen Geist gesehen oder als wäre er selbst einer. Er nickt ja zu, als du dich ihm näherst.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
Sie wurden von Marder befallen?
Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Okay, also haben die das hier irgendwie nennen wir es versprüht? Gefangener Junge. Wolkenritter steht neben einem Gefangenen, du stellst dich vor und zeigst ihm die Befehle des Generals, worauf er zur Seite tritt.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through.
There's finally someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
Über das Stellaron.
That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species, yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the Abundance.
Ist das die Quest mit anhängen? Ja, irgendwann, also da kommt in der Story, irgendwann taucht er auf jeden Fall auf. Über den Himmelsbaum.
So, you witnessed it too? The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-lived species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the Ambrosial Arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the Ambrosial Arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
Was habt ihr diesen Wolkenrittern angetan?
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus. To eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
Ich habe keine weiteren Fragen.
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
Du hast uns wirklich warten lassen. Wieso hast du uns nicht schon früher von den Jüngern des Sanctus Medicus erzählt?
Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples have remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior.
Kommt jetzt der Part, wo wir uns ins Gefecht stürzen sollen? Bitte uns doch endlich um Hilfe.
Sharp as always.
I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life speakers. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it.
Wow, wie die das nicht mal so richtig...
Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity. And
Der Rauch kann uns nichts anhaben?
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The ambrosial arbor is taboo for the Lafu, and the Xianzhou alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the general would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time.
Ich habe nicht vor, nach jeder Pfeife zu tanzen. Das ist der einzige Weg.
Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Lafu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Alles klar. Alles bleibt wieder an uns hängen.
What? It's not too late to practice holding my breath.
Ist der auch wirklich ungefährlich? Wie groß sind die Streitkräfte?
Only a handful of converted alchemists and healers. They can drive fantastic creatures into battle and strengthen their bodies with medicinal pellets. But they are no match for the Cloud Knights. That's why they decided to spread this demonic vapor. There is a gulf in strength between us, yet they still emerged into the open and rebelled. Something isn't right. They must be waiting for some shift in fortune.
Scheint es durchaus gut zu gehen.
We're still far from the elixir crucibles. I'm no healer, but I do know that dosage is important in the application of poisons. Even so... Okay, I admit it. I'm terrified. I'm still young. I don't want to become Mara-struck so soon.
Dann solltest du dich besser von der Front zurückziehen.
Out of the question. Jingyuan gave me authority over the Cloud Knights. If I can't stand on the front lines, then how can I succeed him as a general? How can I win the hearts of the people?
Okay.
I will come at once when the crucible...
Na dann, los.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Ja, selbst wenn du unsterblich bist. Wenn du durch irgendwas getötet wirst, ist es trotzdem rum. Oder lange lebst du eher. Alter, was ist das da hinten für jemand? Ja, lass mich weiter.
Okay. Wait, Miss Ting-Yun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The general commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Hä?
Your life is more important, Miss Ting-Yun. Go back. We can explain to the general.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Okay, und das nehmen wir jetzt einfach so hin.
Found your weakness.
Ugh. Warte mal, du musst zuerst
Time
weg.
for a buzz. No manners, huh?
That'll take...
I need to be brief.
Hide.
I want to
Sehr
protect
gut.
everyone too. Mr.
Der
Star.
letzte Gegner ist weg, der Leute ruft.
Time for a buzz. Who invited you? Who will it be? Time for a shot. This combat needs up to... This is double speed.
Scheiß Nervensägen, ey. Das mit dem Selbstzerstören ist so fuck nervig, weil du damit ausweichen
Stars will
kannst.
always remember us.
There it is.
Found your weakness. You took the bait. Time for a buzz. Everything is worth... Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Nap time.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate. Step back, Clara.
You took the bait. Who will it be?
Und weg mit ihm. Danach muss ich mich heilen, ey. Warum sind die eigentlich tot? Ich dachte, die konnten nicht her.
Who goes there?
Hä, warum hast du jetzt in die Richtung geschossen? Schießt du auf den Gegner? Wow.
Stay back, Clara.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Good as new. This combat needs
Was
optimized.
für Säcke, ey.
This is double speed. Time for a buzz. Scared yet? Everything's
Scheiß
for
Fucker, ey.
stars.
Deine
Give
fuck
these
Armbrust, ey.
trailblazers your blessing. Naughty child.
Target threat index lowered. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect
Okay, das hätte ich jetzt gar
everyone
nicht gebraucht, scheiße.
too. Help me, Mr. Star.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Und tschüss.
I hope I helped.
Wenn ich mich darauf konzentrieren muss mit dem Ding, Alter, kann ich gar nicht so viel erzählen, merke ich gerade.
Time for a buzz. Scared yet? This combat needs optimized. This is double speed. 3.
Target threat
Ah,
index.
sehr schön. Ey, wie hart ist ein Neuhaut, ey, bloß weil ich die alle in 10 Level hoch hab.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz. No manners, huh? Time for a shot.
Hide.
Und weg.
I hope I helped.
Oh, das ist eine...
Oh, wait! We still haven't doused the burners!
Hä? Achso, die da? Oh, ich habe gar nicht gewusst, dass ich die löschen kann. Ich dachte, ich muss den großen löschen. Der aufsteigende Rauch verflüchtet sich langsam. Ups.
Seems like...
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
turn it off! Why did you turn it on?
Oh. Hä? War der schon aus? Jetzt holen wir uns aber noch schnell die Energie und...
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
So.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
Wie es einfach am Wegfrecken ist. Okay, das wird jetzt lustig.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Don Shu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't...
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Macher. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials will capable.
Wie die halt voll ausschaut, wie die eine aus dem vorherigen Level. Nochmal den erstrecken. Wobei, dann dürfen die anderen vorher, ne?
Time for a shot.
Ja, vielleicht doch den als erstes. Sehr gut.
You took the bait.
Erstmal den Typen weg. Genau deswegen.
Good as new. This combat needs
So, dann machen wir
optimizing.
den weg.
This is double speed.
Und bloß dann, wahrscheinlich im zweiten Kampf kommt dann die alte raus.
Who will it be?
Nap time.
Annihilate.
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
Oh, ich kann sie nicht mehr hochheilen.
Oh, stars, give
Die
these
Schweine.
trailblazers your blessing.
Ah, die ist auf Blitz. Mal Stiche weg. Mal Stiche weg.
Hide.
I want to protect
Genau
everyone
deswegen,
too.
weil er alle trifft.
Who invited you?
Mission command.
Reaper!
Mission command.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Just a little something.
Bleibt das mit dem Hochheilen?
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Nicht ganz. Bei ihr ist das nicht.
Nap time.
Annihilate.
More enemy. Time for a buzz.
Metamorphose des Baums. Verschlungen wir den nächsten Ding eingesetzt. Ja, die Asta hat aber eigentlich relativ viel Energie, dann sollte das eigentlich gehen.
That's better. Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Hide.
Can I
want to
have fun
protect
this
everyone
time?
too.
Punishment. We are fine and
Mission command.
No manners,
Okay,
huh?
sie sieht sie immer nur einen bestimmten Prozentsatz ab.
Time for a shot.
This combat needs... This is double speed.
Aber dass wir jetzt schon gegen die Alte kämpfen, die wo der Anführer von denen ist?
Time for a buzz.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate. Mission command.
Und nochmal Bumm, Bruch.
Scared yet?
Just
Heilen wir
a
uns
little
erstmal.
something. Think nothing of it.
Wenn wir da voll sind. Also,
I'll never forget
Who
you.
will it be?
soweit man das voll nehmen kann.
Naughty nap time. I need to be brave.
Hide.
entangled.
Stay back, Clara.
Why? She said...
Wer? Sie sagte?
The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Vantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can withstand the blessing of destruction.
Miss Pingyun!
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Okay.
I am Lord Ravager Phantilia.
Verwüsterfürste.
I have come with a single purpose. To set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Pingyun is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be?
Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together. I want to protect everyone too, Mr. Sora.
Time for a buzz.
Everything is where
Mal das.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Okay. Das war ein harter Genickbruch, Mann.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Boah, jetzt sehe ich es erst. Das sind Antimaterie-Fuzis. Das ist gar nicht aufgefallen, weil ich die ganze Zeit versucht gelesen habe, was gerade passiert. Aber es sind doch voll die Löschen.
Time for a buzz. Scared yet? Can I have fun this time?
I want to protect everyone too, Mr. Sora.
Time for a buzz. Huh?
Hide.
Und bam. Und weg.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou.
Zephyr und Stellaro.
They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand.
Time for a buzz.
But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show.
This combat needs This is double speed.
My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars.
Give these trailblazers
Okay, dann
your
ist das
blessing.
die Boss-Alte, die man im Trailer immer gesehen hat.
I'm okay. I want to protect everyone too, Mr. Sora.
Nap time.
Annihilate. Hide.
Ui. Ja, gut, gleich mal die Heilung hoch.
Little something. Think nothing of it.
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
Time for a buzz.
No
Sehr gut.
manners.
Schwäche gegen Feuer ist immer gut.
Naughty child. Nap.
Weil die Astra echt gut im Brucheffekt ist.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This combat needs up. This is double speed. Huh?
I need to be brief.
Eliminating threat.
Time for a shot.
You took
I want to
bait.
protect everyone too, Mr. Sora.
Time for a buzz.
Who will it be?
Autsch.
Mission command.
Scheiß Pferdchen.
Everything is where those stars.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Naughty child. Nap time. Time for a shot. Just
Reiß
a
dich
little
raus, die
something.
heilt zu viel.
Think nothing of it.
Good as new. Time
Und
for
tschüss.
a buzz.
Ja, aber ist die andere jetzt eigentlich auch weg?
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Tingyun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? out of her. And her body. Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
Das heißt Ting Yun?
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her.